Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Alex Cobb will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. He will lead this one off today.
Gio Urshela.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
2-1.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hayes on the run for it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Here comes the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he watches ball one. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it. But he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say his
throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. To Iglesias for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, 2 costly errors, and a runner left on. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Luis Severino is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Strike 2, swinging. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the designated
So
hitter.
striding forward now, Trey Mancini. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig as he lets it in the air to right field. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
High. No ball. One strike.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. In the air out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Puig coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting it, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez.
Outside.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Voigt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 2-1. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2.
No.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Renato Nunez.
The first baseman, Renato Nunez.
Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Voigt near the first base bag. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Anthony Santander, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Severino has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Anthony Santander goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Wind-up, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
One strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. This one's down to third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go as the third baseman, Hanser Alberto. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Severino playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big league. He's set. The 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Or he'll strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Line drive base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate. He didn't miss it.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one to count now. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
2-2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After to Santander. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Flare out toward right center. Here comes Hayes, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he is in there.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, and he fights it up the other way.
Yeah, you took your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. The 1-1. Hit toward the right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman. So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the stretch.
Ball. 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Line drive to left. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Pops this one up. Severino is under it. And that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles 0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop Jose Iglesias. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Ramon Urias drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
2-0 to count.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Trey Mancini is on deck. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu for 1. On the first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
The right fielder, Yasiel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned it to slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, no strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 down. Anthony Santander the next to bat. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Santander digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No. Swing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Yeah.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Hot shot to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Riding in once again, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Sinking liner toward left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even the soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the pitch.
Ball.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And it's fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
First offering on its way. Runner goes. Sacrifice attempt here. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The pitcher cutting it.
So striding in, Pedro Severino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from MLB Network. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home, and while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch.
No.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. At the plate, Torres 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Popped up. Nunez in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Ramon Urias. First pitch of the at-bat. A good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
The designated hitter.
Settling in now, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, no.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to third it loose right here.
And we'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Runner's off for second. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. And here's Renato Nunez, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. He's set. The 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1. Here it is.
Ball. 2 balls.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Two and 2. Here it is. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's been throwing at gems so far. We're moving on later into this game. He's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Swing and a line drive. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and chopped down the line at third. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Throw down to third.
1-0.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now time has crawled, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Kyle Bearclaw trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Kyle.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Boyd on second. Urshela at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
And another foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something out.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Oriole bullpen does the job. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. All tied at 1-1. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
From the stretch. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and not going to commit.
plate now, Austin Hayes. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. It was a walk in his last trip. Get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Hero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. This is hit to third. Will it be two? LeMahieu for one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Plate, DJ LeMahieu, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Slider, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in now, Torres. And he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. It's looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's why.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Everything this guy throws moves. And that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
To short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So stepping in, Ramon Urias. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yep.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, no. Playing 11.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result. First
pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, And no advance. It's ball one. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
And there he goes towards second. Shoots this one over to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he's safe.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third. That's exactly what you're trying to do.
You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Jonathan Holder takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Swinging a high chopper. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. We've played 8 full. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Michael Givens comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Davis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, a changeup could be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about it. Oh, 1, here it comes. No plate discipline that time. He's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Brett Gardner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Fouled off. For out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Baltimore jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kyle Barklaw claims the win out of the pen, his first. Michael Givens records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.